Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. We're looking at is it Alpine or Alpine? An Alpine A110 Proto. This, I feel like, I don't know how, at some point in my life, I feel like I've heard of this name, like the Alpine A110, but I honestly have no idea what it is, unfortunately, because I guess this is a pretty iconic car, really kind of exotic and interesting. That's what I've been told by multiple people. I have a recent suggestion, although this has been suggested before. This was a recent suggestion by, I believe it's Yolk on Discord. And so thank you for that. And this comes to us from an awesome channel that you have to check out if you haven't already, called Hill Climb Monsters. It'll be linked in the description down below. Watch this whole video uninterrupted and definitely browse their channel. So we're going to check out this video, and I might just do a little browsing after to see what we can find. And let's just see what this thing is like. Alrighty, so let's see. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Damn. Okay, you weren't kidding. This thing is freaking sick, dude. Look at the... First of all, it looks extremely small. This thing must be agile as hell. It's almost like a freaking go-kart, dude. I bet this is like literally the funnest car to drive ever because of how fast it is and how small it is. The thing has got to be light as a feather. Second of all, look at the stance on that thing. Wow. Low and wide. That thing has got to handle really freaking good. I like it a lot. I wish I could fit in it. I feel like this car would definitely not fit in. Look at this. Oh, you know what? This isn't swapped in the title. I did not even notice that. I apologize. It says 11,000 RPM, 200 horsepower, Kawasaki ZX-12R swapped classic. Okay, so the original one was pretty cool then too, right? I wonder what it had for a power plant though. This has obviously been swapped. That Kawasaki engine screams. Sounds amazing. What's funny is being such a small, agile car like that, I almost would have expected a sound like that anyway. It doesn't really sound that bad. Like, it sounds awesome. It doesn't, bad's the wrong word. It doesn't sound that odd. Like, it almost sounds like that car, like it fits in there. Does that make sense? It almost, you know, fits the aesthetic of the car. Oh my god, that thing is awesome, dude. Yeah, look at the front end's damaged or something. Uh-oh. It still looks cool. That thing is a freaking monster. Oh my god, look at it go. Damn, that thing revs to the moon. Look at that thing. Thing just carves through corners like it's nothing. Woo, damn, that thing is loud. Look at this beautiful area. Good God. That thing is so loud, I'm actually wincing like, uh-oh, it's gonna be loud. Dude, what a badass car. Holy smokes. Okay, we gotta look at this thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a brief look at this. This is like a French, I don't know if it's like a newscast or a documentary or something. It looks more like kind of like a news story. Look at this thing. This guy's maybe restoring one. Of course, I'm not gonna understand any of this, so I apologize. Maybe some of you will. And I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I just wanna look through it a little bit, see this thing up close. Damn, this thing is neat. And we're going to look up, we're just going to go to the web, you know, and see a little bit about this. I just want to see a couple clips of this. It's very small. And I was told this was a French car, correct? Oh, it's part of Renault. Oh, okay.
pratiquement rien n'est récupérable, nous sommes obligés de repartir sur une coque toute neuve que l'on fabrique ici.
Un châssis
Man, I need to learn some languages. It would be so cool if I knew like French or German or something, dude. That would be so cool.
Fabriquent des berlinettes de
It's
A
on my,
à Z.
that's one of my goals.
Un millier d'heures de travail plus tard, l'A110 mythique de la fin des années 60 renaît à l'identique.
Look at, oh my God, that thing is beautiful. Dude, that thing is so cool. The blue color that these all seem to be in, maybe this was like a unique thing, like that was the color for this car. I love the color. It matches the car so well. And, of course, it looks like that's probably the goal. Remember, I don't know anything about this. This definitely looks like a rally car, right? Like it looks like it was built from the ground up to be a rally car. It's freaking so cool, dude.
On retrouve tous les manos d'époque, le Tripmaster pour le copilote,
God,
les
that thing
chronos
looks so
manuels comme à
fun.
l'époque, au début des années 70, le lecteur de cartes chromé,
Whoa,
qui est
what's
très
that
difficile
for?
d'ailleurs à trouver de nos jours, et le tableau de bord légendaire de la berlinette avec
Wow, all the
ces
gauges
compteurs
you'd ever
chromés que l'on ne
want.
voit plus sur les voitures actuelles.
That is so cool.
Voilà donc la mécanique d'une berlinette de ces époques, qui est un modèle 1800, qui fait environ dans les 180 chevaux et qui a permis...
I'm going to assume this is more like the original motor, not the Kawasaki unit, I think.
Alpine de
Which,
gagner
again, I don't even know what it was
et
powered
d'autres
by
grands
before.
rallyes du championnat du monde.
Look at that, Whoa, that's how old this thing is? What? This was in the old Rally Monte
Un
Carlos,
bruit de
huh?
moteur caractéristique, une voiture de légende des années 60 et 70.
You know, I feel like I've seen historic rally. Well, I definitely have. On this channel, I've seen historic rally videos before, and I think I have seen this. That's why I recognize it. Maybe that's why earlier I said I recognize that name. I just don't know about it, I guess. Wow. I guess this fits perfectly because I love learning about rally cars, especially older ones. Right? I've learned about like a lot of the Group B ones, not even all of them yet, but Lancia, right? Like the Stratos would have been like a really older era like this. Of course, a lot of their newer as in the 80s versions of rally cars they had were just amazing. Of course, you had the Audis, right? Some of the Group B cars from Peugeot I have to learn about. Like there's still so much more for me to dive into. But you guys know I love rally, and I didn't even realize that this was a rally car. Like that's a pleasant surprise for me. Like look at that thing going through the snow. That's so freaking awesome, dude.
Les Alpines étant plus
That is
jeunes,
such a cool car.
j'étais pas trop argenté et il fallait bien que je me les répare moi-même. Et donc
I'm gonna assume you guys can educate me. Great video for comments. You guys, I'm gonna assume this competed against like the Lancia Stratos, right? So if I just type in Alpine A110, let's see. It says Alpine is it says the A110 is a sports car produced by French automobile manufacturer Alpine or Alpine. I wish I knew which one it is because I know one of them's wrong and everyone's going to roast me. I do apologize, guys. I try to learn as I go. This was produced from 1963 to 1977. The car was styled as a, what's this? Berlinette, which was post-World War II era, refers to a small enclosed two-door berline, better known as a coupe or a coupe. Okay. The Alpine A110 succeeded the earlier A108. The car was powered by a succession of Renault engines. A car named Alpine 110 was introduced. Whoa. No way, they made a newer one in 2017? What? Look at that. Holy crap. Is this like strictly a race car? Or was it a street legal sports car? They even got it in Japan and Australia? What? Dude, that is insane. They had so many special editions of it, too. And they did have sales. Very low sales. I mean, this is a rare car. It's not a car you're going to see every day. 0 to 60 is really fast on it. Wow. This is the newer one. That's cool. I did not know that. Perhaps we can look more on that at another time. That is really neat. Dude, there's so many like European cars that I have no idea about, and they're so fascinating to learn. Like, dude, there is a whole world of cars out there, man, beyond America that I am just like stoked to learn about. Like, look at that. That is so freaking cool. What the hell? I feel like they did a decent job considering, nowadays, right, with all the regulations and just nowadays designs being weird. And kind of bulky, and everything's about like crumple zones and crash safety and airbags and stuff. I feel like taking all that into consideration, they did a pretty good job, right, with this. Like, they kind of captured, attempted to capture the spirit of the older one in a newer skin, right? I feel like they did a good job. Because then you look at this old one. I mean, look at that thing. That is just freaking awesome. That looks so smooth, man. Not to mention how mechanical this old one is. I bet it's, unfortunately for the new one, of course the old one's going to be more fun to drive, even if it's slower. But yeah, these had Renault engines. Some of them might have had a Lotus engine as well. Of course, these were all manual, which I love to see. Just a cool car. I guess this was a road car. And then it was also a rally car. And let's see, this did win the Monte Carlo in 73. It also won Rally Portugal in 73. So basically all these were 73. Wow. I mean, what is this? 6 victories. This thing was very successful, at least for a year or two. Goes through all the model changes. I'm not going to go through all those. That is a lot. That's actually kind of cool. I'm definitely going to study this thing off camera even more in depth. But anything you would love to share? Has anyone had one of these? Did you know anyone that had these? Did you get to see this maybe at a car show like one of the rally ones? Or have you seen this at a rally, a historic rally, maybe even back in the day? I would love to hear your stories on these. Great suggestion. I mean, I love learning about interesting cars like this. And in this paragraph, it actually mentions, I had asked a few minutes ago, it almost looked like this car was built just for rally. Whereas I think it definitely has an amazing rally pedigree, but it looks like it was built as just a cool sports car originally that it morphed into having a rally car heritage. Whereas this does mention, oh my God, I just lost it. There. In 1974, the mid-engine Lancia Stratos, of course, we know and love that thing. I freaking love that thing, dude. That was the first car designed specifically for rally racing, was operational and homologated. So that thing was made from the ground up for rally. And I think it mentions that became a little bit of a rivalry just because the A110 at this point had been a little bit older in its lifespan than, of course, the brand new Lancia Stratos, and basically was at the limit of its performance potential at the time. And I'm assuming that means the Lancia Stratos was more successful, or so to say, took the crown from that point on. That's what I'm seeing here. But yeah, it says these frequent, historic events, Rally Monte Carlo Historique, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure you can see these nowadays at historic car shows and historic rallies and stuff. And I know I've definitely seen them in there in rally highlights that I've seen before. So very, very cool to learn about. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these again, like I've done throughout the life of the channel here. I really love learning about interesting cars that we just never had in the U.S. and never really, quite frankly, got exposed to. I think it's just awesome. I freaking love it, and I love learning from you guys. So I do appreciate you guys so much. Can't wait to see what you have to say. Can't wait to see more video ideas like this. What cars should I check out next that, as far as we did not get here in the U.S. because that's just my favorite, man. I love learning about this stuff. So throw a like on there if you did enjoy this. And of course, subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have here. I appreciate you guys. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, y'all, have a great weekend. I'll catch you later.